Hi, welcome back to my channel. Here we're going to do another drawing, and this time we're going to be using the Artist Loft soft pastel portraits, and I've used them a little bit for another drawing, and it turns out that they're actually not bad, you know, even though the name suggests otherwise. And so I'm going to try and use this to make a drawing of here, portraiture drawing here. So here goes, and I'm going to pick out some tones that I think closely resembles the face. So here's one charcoal, and the nice thing about this palette with the Artist Loft is that they've got a good range of facial tones, quite a range of colors for that. You notice that they don't have anything green or anything like that, so you can see there's a range of tonal values, color values for the face, so which is what I like. So I've got that, and then I'm gonna pick up another one. Usually 3-4 colors are good enough, and then there's obviously a dark one that I want to use, and then maybe possibly even darker. So this is what I have right now, and then I'll start off as usual, the dark tones. So, you know, whenever you use different sets of pastels, I would encourage you to, you know, see how it lays down, see if it actually feels good, and when you put it down, because every pastel has different qualities. This one doesn't have so much grit as such, and it is true to what they're saying, soft pastels. So again, you know, working my way from dark to light just very quickly. It's not spending too much time. Then of course, you know, don't forget there's the black as well, you can put at the same time. This is not quite black, sort of a lighter sort of black. And like I said before, you can actually use the tip of the chalk to do the eyes. But the important thing is, you know, I would recommend using pencils, because you know, if the features are off, then it loses its, you know, it loses the actual face that you're trying to render, so it becomes like a different person altogether. So again, like I said, you can lay colors on top of each other to get more effects. So now I'm alternating between dark tones and light tones, even though I've put down most of the lighter areas. So keep looking at that image and just work your way. Even though the lips are not this color, I'm not too bothered. You know, I can change that easily. So you can, if you feel like it, you can try and cover most of the areas with the eyes. I'm going straight for the eyes. Don't you see now I'm going to blend. Although I'm blending with the charcoal, I'm going to actually go over with a blending tool. Okay, so just gonna go, because the eyes are very dark, I'll go with the actual black here. So here, I'm using the blending tool. I can immediately see that the blending with this is very different to the Moongai pastels. These dark areas under the scarf. Just immediately, it's a different behavior altogether on the skin, and it's not too bad, but you need to actually different kind of thought when you're blending and using the pencils, pens, blending tool, and how you're applying it. It's a learning process. Then if you want a particular effect, and because these behave very differently, to the previous pastels that I've used, so I'm just trying to adjust to how I should actually apply it, so then I can do the proper blending. You have a very interesting blending characteristic with these, but you really have to be looking at it all the time and switching colors. I mean, they're definitely nice chalk, but they do require a bit higher degree of control. Not just that I can use, I'm even blending with this white here. See, there's no reason why you can't do that, you know. Just really good to learn more. So I got a close-up of the face. You can see they're trying to loosely blend, apply the tones. Even I'm going straight for the lips. So now, as you know, and normally in all portraits I use standard pencils here, and I will note them down in the description. So let's go straight for the dark pencils. So because these soft pastels work surprisingly well, you know, I don't have much control over the pencil markers I would have liked to have. So maybe I'll have to come up with a new, different technique. But still, you know, it's just a question of learning. So if something doesn't work, you can ultimately make it work as long as you understand how the charcoal goes down or the pastel goes down on the paper. So it's always a question of experience. See, because I put pastel over it, the pastel charcoal does not go down as it would with the other cheaper brands, I would say. Can add detail. Be very loose about this. So again, the white is a really strong color, so be careful how you use that because it really is a very strong terms of the effects you want to produce. Yeah, you know, there's a lot to learn, and I wouldn't getting too worried. Be expressive as you can, like I'm here, because if you really want to get accurate, you take your time. But as you can see, I'm just going over this very quickly. Turns out that the soft general charcoal does a better job of this pastel. That's pretty good. The pastel. So again, you have that smaller blending tool where you can really get down to the details. Always pay attention to that if it's I can see it's got this chalk is really good. It's pastel, but it needs a lot of TLC, I think, to really get the most out of it. So as you know, I'm just going through it very fast. Okay, it's somewhat looking a little bit better. Apply a bit more black. the moustache. Okay, I think it's getting a little bit better. Now, I think, you know, just finish it off with the rest of the thing. Okay. Okay, so let's do the rest of the areas. I can see some brown coming down here, strands of hair. This scarf is somewhat orange, red. Let me put these here. Okay, so basically as you can see I'm going over it very loosely, not really looking for, I'm just trying to put down I'll just put down aim on that. I hope you enjoyed this quick sketch drawing using pastels of a portrait, and I hope please send me any feedback, and I'll be happy to answer your questions or anything.